have 3 messages from Spirit. The first is someone is going to back you up. The second is there is no fence to sit on. And the third is allow the mystery to unfold. So with these 3 messages, I thought what we'd do is get more into each. It feels like there are 3 things that you need to know, and maybe they're related and tied together, or they could be about different things in your life. So you can watch all 3 of these messages, or you can just watch 1 or 2 or none, whatever you're guided to do. So I'll put the timestamps for each reading in the description box below. But yeah, do whatever you're guided to do. So the first one, someone is going to back you up. So let's ask Spirit more about this. What is this about, Spirit? Someone is going to back them up. What is this about? Let me get some more cards here. Something about nighttime. Something you see out your window at night. I'm hearing a hologram. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's like you see something out your window and it looks like a little bit of an illusion. Maybe it's like, is it there or is it not there? Okay, and then I'm seeing this at the bottom of the deck. It says escape hatch, and this looks like a window to me. There could be a way out of something for some of you if you're looking for one, but it might be hard to see. It's still hidden in the dark, the way that you escape a particular situation. This could be in any context, a drama that you're involved with, some conflict at work, some business issue, legal issue, I don't know, but there's an escape hatch. It's hard to see it. That's for some of you. The forest is what I'm getting for the theme of this reading. Someone is going to back you up. In the supportive position, we have ghosts of expectations, unlearning. And in the challenge, we have rebel yell, truth telling. So it feels to me that you have something important to say, a truth. And you may have been saying it for quite some time, but coming up against some resistance. It's like maybe there are people around you can't see the forest through the trees. You're seeing the larger picture of something. And I'm hearing the word gaslighting. You could feel like someone's gaslighting you, or maybe this is even in a collective sense. And you're over here trying to say, well, I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you the truth. I know it. And either people aren't believing you or they're just not seeing things clearly. You could be having some disagreements with a mentor for some of you. It feels like I'm hearing the word the phrase willful ignorance. It feels like somebody does not want to see a truth that you're telling. Okay, so that's clearly a challenge. And then someone is going to back you up, though. Somebody also sees the truth. Ghosts of expectations. This could be a group of people that you know. Who are these ghosts that are going to back collective up and telling the truth? They may give you what you're saying like a secondary voice, maybe more credibility in some sense. Or they could say what you're saying, but because of who they are or the way they say it, it forces someone to listen. My ear's ringing there. Who are these ghosts? Let's ask. Who are these ghosts that are coming to back collective up? Get someone to see the forest through the trees. The shepherd. Celebration and family. This does kind of look like a family photo. You may have family support or friends that feel like family, or maybe this is related to some kind of family issue. This is someone who's going to help pull together all the pieces. They could have Aries, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. Or maybe there's 3 different people with those signs prominent in their chart. Let me get some charms. This big crystal had something to say. Feels like that could be a name too. Let's see. Crystal. We have the number 9, the 9th house. This could be about education, travel. I'm hearing documents. Something with Sagittarius. We have 1111, a caduceus, something medical perhaps. We have the word some, and then why. There's a hole in someone's story, or something just does not fit. It does not make sense. Where there's smoke, there's fire, I'm getting. It's like this shepherd who helps you, or these people who come and back you up, they have some questions. They have some questions of why something happened. And you have the answers. And it's like it clicks for them. And then they're with you on this. They're backing you up. So somebody's in your corner for sure, because they've been questioning something and it hasn't been making sense. Okay. We have a hand with a heart that says love. We have a magician's hat. We have the word good luck, a key. I'm hearing running on fumes. We have the letter A, the letter G, and Saturn. For some of you, this could be something political or something about getting people to see who you really are, what your intentions are. Let me just see here. Okay, let's get some more. Handcuffs, a fish, and a key with owl eyes. And I'm seeing this like a dead fish come up to the surface. It's like there's something in the water. Oh, interesting. There's something in the water and all these fish are coming to the surface, and somebody's asking, well, why? Why is that the case? There's a key in a question. Okay, so the right question needs to be asked, or it is being asked, and it unlocks the answer. And it releases maybe you from this frustrating energy or this feeling of not being heard. There is something about travel and defending yourself. It could be travel in a more metaphorical sense. There could also be something about astral travel for some of you. Okay, interesting message. Let's see what else we get here. What's collective's energy in this? The Son of Pentacles. Wow. Well, you've been at this for some time. You've been telling the truth for a while. Okay. And you've been strategic in the way that you say things, which may amp up the frustration you feel, or you just feel like, WTF, why is nobody getting what I'm saying? Why is nobody listening? Like it's well thought out. I've been at it for a while. Okay, well, Spirit, why didn't people or whoever this is not hear collective in the past? Ace of Pentacles. It's because they wanted to see something else. They didn't want to see what you had to say. The Lovers and the High Priestess. The Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. They could have been somebody who wants to redirect their focus on well, for some of you, it's new opportunities. They didn't want to go back to something and look at the flaws or the problems. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. This could also be someone misdirecting the energy to conceal something, creating new opportunities or new events, experiences in order to keep some relationship or contract under wraps or to hide a big decision they were making. They just didn't want to see or hear what you had to say because it's not convenient for them, or it calls them out in some way, or it challenges them in a way that feels uncomfortable. Okay, so let me see what you don't see coming. What don't they see coming? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Well, your persistence pays off. And for some of you, it is family or something about the family that pulls through for you. Or you find something that's been involved, like a piece of information that's been there all along. The truth has roots, okay? And it's not like somebody can just make it disappear, even though they're trying. And I have to say, if you're not really sure what this is about, this message is coming through that, like, you were born to push for the truth. Maybe you have strong Libra in your chart, or I don't know, it doesn't really matter, but there's a sense of justice energy here. Like when you see something isn't quite right, you're on it. You're like a dog with a bone. You're going to go after the truth. You're going to pursue the truth. Because you know that it has roots. You know that there's an important foundation that the truth offers for things to grow. And when there is deception or lies or trickery, things go belly up, the fish, right? Things start to get chaotic. Eight of Wands. And wires get crossed. Okay. Give me one more about this. Some of you might learn, this is real specific, so it's not for all of you. Some of you might learn that somebody has, I don't really do readings like this, but I'm seeing it, that somebody has a kid that they've been keeping secret, or a sibling, or something about a family secret. I'm seeing Father of Cups and the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay, with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Or that you're learning to control your emotions in a way that serves the highest good. I'm not saying you were radically out of control before, but you're doing something that is grounded and helps you keep your energy up, I'm getting. Okay, let's see your opportunity. What? There's something else here. Tell me more about the daughter and father here. Nine of Wands. Some of you are going to have some kind of repair or reparation happen in a very important relationship between you and someone you care deeply about, or that you have some familial tie with, or that you see as a mentor in some way. There's been a rift, and there's something going on here in the energy where there's the truth is going to help repair this relationship, or maybe just repair your feelings around it. Interesting. Okay, the opportunity. These are very specific. I like it when they're like this, though. The Seven of Wands. Maybe that's a message, too. There's something about getting specific as well that could be helpful for you. Seven of Wands for the opportunity. Defending, right? Defending the truth. Yeah, okay, what about that? 10 of Swords. Even if it's difficult, even if it exposes a betrayal, even if it means that somebody's going to turn their back on you, telling the truth is important above all here in this particular situation. It has something to do with the sanctity of the forest. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Preserving what you've built in terms of who you are. You have to keep telling the truth. Interesting. Someone may ask you to lie for them. Don't do that. I mean, you can do what you want, but I mean, karma, right? So maybe don't do it. Yeah, you may need to release yourself from this feeling like you have to back someone up. It's time for someone to back you up, to back the truth up. Okay. Sanctity of the forest. There's a lot of this kind of environmental imagery coming up too. Maybe this is really important when it comes to your environment, your energetic environment, or your work environment, or your home environment. You know, something in the environment hasn't been right and you're changing it. Now, these ghosts of expectations, of course, I didn't say it, but now I am. They could be guides, right? Especially because they're coming through as ghosts. They could be the ones backing you up, helping you to unlearn something that you were expected to do in a familial setting. You know, just be part of the herd or something like that. You're going against that because you need to tell the truth. Okay, so take what resonates, because this reading has multiple ways that I'm feeling it. Multiple interpretations here. Okay, so the challenge, the Emperor. Well, here is a big resistance in your way. This is what's making it hard for others to hear. There's some kind of, it feels like obstinate or even stubborn kind of energy that just wants to put a wall between you and whoever you're trying to communicate with. Now, this could be someone's shadow, or it could be someone's ego, and you're trying to get through to their higher self, you know, but they're not listening because their ego's in the way. It could be that. It could also be someone in power that's just really digging their heels in with something. Let's see. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. Temperance. Sagittarius energy coming through again. Well, Temperance is obviously a card about tempering, but time as well. Yeah, there is this feeling of like, I've been trying to get this out. I've been trying to make this known. I've been trying to get them to see something, and it's taking forever, or like they're dead set on just keeping their ways. But then these people come to back you up. So what happens? What happens? Daughter of Swords. Well, someone sees the truth. Perfect. Okay. So this backup is really going to help you. Tell me the advice, Spirit. Daughter of Wands. This is my messenger card. This is about vocalizing something, saying something, getting your message out there. And somebody sees. Somebody sees your message. Somebody sees the truth. Somebody learns something. There's a new insight being developed. Okay, let's see the outcome for this, and then we'll go into the next message. Maybe they are related. Ooh, Mother of Wands, which is also a card of public defense, like a public defender, someone who helps other people, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is the backup coming in for you to help you protect something. So whoever this is, try to lean on them. And that might be hard because you've been working hard on this and you've been in the energy of seeking to do the right thing for a long time. And while that's good, it can get exhausting and it can get you to spend a lot of mental energy thinking about different strategies and ways that you could do whatever it is that you're trying to do. And here is someone that you can kind of say, okay, can you take this for me now? Can you just help me out a little bit. So this could be a friend helping you edit something. It could be maybe legal advice or a counselor or a family member or a good friend, or maybe even a guide that has something to give you to help you feel protected and safe while your truth is still being seen and spoken. So this is beautiful. For some of you, this person could be a little bit behind the scenes right now. Okay? Yeah. This may be somebody who you don't even know has your back, but they're sending you good energy. Maybe it's me. I'm sending you good energy. No, but seriously, for some of you, this is somebody who knows that you need their support, and they're going to come to the forefront just in time. Okay? Yeah, that's what I feel for you. Okay, group 1. Let's get into the second message. Let me just clear these off. I feel like this kind of specific energy hasn't come through in a while. I'm hearing the name Cindy. I mean, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. Doesn't mean that the message isn't for you. Okay, let's see. The second message, there is no fence to sit on. Okay, so let's see what this is about. There is no fence to sit on. 3 cards came out. The Mother. And doesn't this look like the Mother of Wands with in the last reading where she was protecting these eggs? Okay, the Mother, the Heart, and the Mirror. Ooh. So this is about you no longer being on the fence about something. There is no fence to sit on. The decision has arrived, or you've already made it. And you've made it from the heart. Let's see, what are we talking about here? I feel like this Mother energy is talking about you. It has to do with you remothering yourself. So this could be setting boundaries, taking better care of yourself, supporting yourself, giving yourself good feedback, celebrating your wins. Okay? Okay, so let's see what this is about. There's no fence to sit on. I saw this quote the other day. How did it go? It's coming through. I don't know. I'm going to get it wrong. But it was something like, you're never going to feel ready because ready's not a feeling. It's an action. Something like that. And that's what I'm getting here with the no fence. It's just like, I can't wait for the feeling to come that this is the right time or this is what I should do. I have to make the choice. And then see how you feel about it after. So you could be waiting for a particular feeling to arise. And now you're realizing, you know what? I just need to make this decision. And you're going to be okay, regardless of how it turns out. And when we can't make a decision and we know we need to, it's usually because we're scared. We're scared of making the wrong decision, or we're scared that we don't know what we're doing, but you're going to be fine. I truly feel like that with these cards, the heart in the center, you're making the decision from the heart. Okay, you're ready. So I don't know what this decision is for everyone, but let's see the energy supporting you. Burn it down, release. Ooh, Ace of Wands energy. I always like that about the Ace of Wands. You can hold it up like a torch to light the way, or you can turn it upside down and burn the path you're on that you don't like. Okay, so I feel here you've decided to totally let go of something. That's it. There's no fence anymore. There could also be this feeling like there's nothing standing in the way between you and something that you want and you want to do. I feel this is exciting. Now, I don't know what you're burning down here, but she's smiling about it. Okay, so it feels pretty positive. So let's see the challenge? It's in your support too. What's the challenge? Some of you were trying to create a bridge, maybe over troubled waters with someone or something, and you're realizing like, this is not going anywhere. I'm just building this, one piece of wood at a time, and it's going on forever and ever. Okay, so that's for some of you. You've decided like, I don't want to spend any more time trying to fix this, do this, resolve this. Dance in the rain, joy as the challenge. Okay. So this feels a little bit more difficult than I think it needs to. I'm not saying that your feelings aren't warranted, but Spirit is showing me there's a possibility to make this decision with real joy, but you're not allowing yourself to do that. Perhaps you're only seeing the rain and not how you can have fun in it. You're only thinking about the storm that's coming. Dance in the rain. Have you ever danced in the rain? There's something about you releasing what other people think about you and care, what they care about. Releasing that. Now, many of you are already on that track, but still, no matter how much work you do, it comes back every now and then that we care, right? What people think about what we're doing and our decisions, especially the people we care about or we hold in high regard. And there's something about you throwing that caution to the wind, okay? And just allowing yourself to express yourself and take the path that you really feel like you want to take. Hold on, there's something else I'm not getting, Spirit. You have your rubber boots. You have your umbrella. There's even some rubber duckies here. Some of you are going through something quite difficult, okay? It's causing you to look in the mirror and to remother yourself, to protect your heart, to put up some boundaries, and you're having to burn things down, things that maybe you built up. And Spirit's asking you to find tiny moments of joy in that process, even if it's difficult. Because this is a transformation you're undergoing. Can I get one more with joy for the challenge? Let's clarify this a little bit, Spirit. Face your demons, courage, and not for sale, integrity. Yeah, this is you being you in all your idiosyncrasies and weirdness and all the ways you are, flaws and all, which aren't really flaws. Embracing it and not caring what others think or how they judge you, okay? And focusing on what feels good for you. Because somebody could be trying to convince you to, and this could even be an aspect of yourself, but convince you to perform a certain way, act a certain way. I did get something about theatrics earlier. Maybe this is like they want you to act a certain way. But you're not for sale. Okay. So you're really resisting something here, or you're being asked to. And to remember that your enjoyment really matters here. Okay? Your joy matters. Okay. Face your demons, courage. With the mirror. Yeah, so you have to ask yourself, why am I not letting myself move towards the frequency and energy and path of joy? Why am I holding on to something that I know I need to burn down? Why am I doing something that feels like I'm selling out? Or is there something in my life that feels like I'm selling out? And, maybe I should stop that. Okay. So there's a question here for you to ask yourself. Okay. Hold on. Oh, well, let's get some charms. Elephants could be significant. Some of you are real artists, okay? This is specific. And you have like a style, your work is your work, and you're realizing that some of your work sells better than others. Of course, that will always happen. And now you're starting to gear your creativity towards what's selling rather than what's actually an expression of you and making you happy. And Spirit is asking you to address that within yourself. Is there some kind of demon, acceptance demon, or wanting to be rich demon, or wanting to be loved demon? Not that any of those are bad, but there's a demon in there that could be getting you to give up something that really means a lot to you just to satisfy some kind of wound that you're carrying. Yeah. And you don't need to do that in order to be successful, is the message. The letter P, the letter R, the letter M, the letter N, a peacock, a fish, not dead. The first reading had a dead fish. A rabbit, Aries. Yeah, this is about you, Aries energy, identity, right? Who you are in the world. And the letter Q and a dragonfly, which is very unique, and this white thread. Okay, so some of you need to cut a cord with an inner demon that isn't allowing you to enjoy yourself in what you're creating and what you're doing. And some of you need to have the courage to release something, burn something down, okay, whatever that is impinging on your self-fulfillment and dreams, okay, and asking you to sell out in a way that risks your own personal integrity. And selling out in this context could even be you stepping into a caretaker role to take care of someone else's emotions, okay? They're buying your emotional support energetically when that's not something that you're willing to do right now or that you should be doing right now. It could be anything like that. Well, it is for someone. It is that. Okay. I'm hearing Rumi, the poet Rumi. Maybe you're a writer. Okay, you're not for sale. Maybe your work will be for sale, but your integrity isn't. Okay, let's get more in, Spirit. I'm getting, once you lose your integrity, you lose it all. Page of Swords for your overall energy. So this is an epiphany, a new insight, seeing something that you didn't see before. Now with the Mother card here, this could be speaking about a difficult relationship with a mother figure, okay? Maybe she's wanting you to mirror her, or she only sees you as a mirror, or something like that. Let's see. Ooh, what you don't see coming, the star. There's your uniqueness, Aquarius energy, 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands, resilience, your willingness to fight for yourself, for your path, for your future, for what you feel your destiny is. Being guided by your heart that's reflected in the star. I heard the star. I don't know, maybe you have a particular star you're interested in. But see, there are people here who are going to value you as you are. So you do need to burn something down. Let me ask more about this. That's what you don't see coming, is that your resilience and your determination to follow your path, even though it's different and maybe others don't agree with it or they think you're weird in some way, and you realize maybe something isn't going to sell, but it matters to you, your willingness to stick with that, you'll be rewarded for, and other people will start to be drawn towards you. for the right reasons. Okay, it's not like nobody's ever going to understand or desire what it is that you have to offer. They will. Okay, we need people like you in this world. We need unique people in this world with unique emotions, unique thoughts, unique things that they create. The devil, a willing to break from devil energy, a willingness to get away from the status quo. This is what you need to burn down. And look, his feet are on fire. Okay? So you're releasing some shadow energy. This could be your own, some obsession here, maybe an addiction, or just things that you're working through that have been difficult and holding you back. Or maybe it's a certain person or situation that the devil is representing here that has been oppressive to you or creating fear and shame too. And you're saying, to hell with that. So let's see the opportunity. To hell with that. I saw the Ace of Swords there. The Emperor and the Two of Wands. The no fence. I almost forgot. Someone is, Well, I almost said that, so this is for you too. Someone is going to back you up. That was the first message, but I almost said it again. So here's the Emperor backing you up, which is interesting because in that other reading, the Emperor was the challenge. So something that becomes a challenge for you is going to now support you. There is no fence to sit on with the Two of Wands. And this is kind of being at a crossroads and choosing a path. But you're deciding, you're making a good, empowered choice. And these two paths, these two roads are leading to the same point. Maybe that's what you realize. It doesn't matter what's trying to hold me back here. I'm going to go towards the same destined place with the star. So I might as well just get going now. Something like that. Daughter of Swords, taking that first step, that initiative. That's what you're doing. That's your opportunity. It will help you feel more in control of your situation, to just make the choice. Even if you make the choice and then you realize, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done that. Or maybe now I need to re-choose something else. Maybe it doesn't work out. I don't know. We're going to see what the outcome is. Okay, but you're choosing from your heart, so I feel like it will, but we'll see. Even if it feels like the wrong choice, just making that decision empowers you. The fence is an illusion that you've given yourself because you're fearful of actually taking that step and it being wrong. But you're going to be fine either way. If it happens to not go well, you're going to be able to course correct. Okay? Think about remothering yourself. Okay? A good mother, right? A healing, helpful mother archetype encourages her children to explore, to experiment, that it's okay to make a mistake. And sometimes it's even necessary to learn from, right? So give yourself that advice too and that guidance. Mother of Wands and Father of Swords. Feminine, masculine energies, mother-father archetype coming together in the challenge. Yeah, because that's the energy you're sitting in with the Page of Swords too. It's mental energy, right? It's all up in the head. Well, if I do this, then this, and what if that, and then, And you're smart. And maybe you can foresee a couple of problems, but it doesn't mean you can't deal with them if they arise. There could be a learning curve here in this decision you're making, and that's okay. You're going to go over that hump and get to the other side and learn what you need to learn. But that's the challenge is, really stepping into that Mother of Wands energy, that taking action, being bold, going forward with your passion, being assertive and decisive. And the Father of Swords is more contemplative as it's coming through for me here. I just heard this. I don't know what this means or if it will hold any significance to you, but I just heard snakes over owls. And I love owls. And I also love snakes too. But maybe that means something for you. Well, the owl sees everything from a vantage point, right? They like to have the bird's eye view, the big perspective, so that they don't make the wrong move, and that and the snake is on the ground, has a different perspective, is more grounded, can see things up close, doesn't have the big picture, but is moving. Okay? So let's see your advice. 10 of Wands. Well, this is the fence coming down. Look at that. Tell me more about this burdensome energy. The Fool. Well, look at you sitting on the fence. Spirit saying, remember, there is no fence anymore. Okay? It's self-imposed, self-constructed. And it's okay. You can fly. You can take that leap of faith and drop the burden. It'll be okay. Truly, it will. Fly. Take that leap of faith. 3 of Swords in reverse and the Sun of Swords. Look, as soon as you take that leap of faith and you realize there's no fence to sit on anymore, it's like you soar and you cut through any fears of getting hurt. Look at you coming, like, look at this thread keeping these 3 swords bound, right? It's like constant agony or feeling like you can't escape something. And you coming in with this sword to cut right through all of that and release yourself, release the swords, release the thoughts that are causing pain. This is you doing that as soon as you jump here. That's amazing. And the 3 of Swords is in reverse, which means that it really is being released, this mental anguish, this heartache, this pain. And it's by your hand, it's by your choice. And you're making that choice from the heart to heal your heart. I love that. You're super strong, okay? You really are. You're burning down the devil energy. What more could you ask for? All right, so that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. And let's go into the last message. Allow the mystery to unfold. What's this going to be about? The mystery. Okay. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this message. Allow the mystery to unfold. I'm hearing October, which is when I'm filming this. So maybe this is happening now, and I'm seeing 4s everywhere. 404, 14 is the date today. October, interesting. 173 could also be significant. Some of you need to tidy something up, clear something out. So let's see. The mystery. What mystery wants to unfold, Spirit? The Castle. It's interesting. The eye is closed, and I was closing my eyes too. So there really is a surprise here, a mystery. The Castle. Let me get one more first. What about this castle? The Poet and the Womb. I'm getting some more literal messages here for some of you. There's something in your house you're going to discover, or in a house, maybe in a hotel, I don't know, but there's something like a mystery maybe. Maybe it's haunted, I don't know, or there's a certain object you're going to come across. It's going to take you somewhere. Some mystery here. You're going to find something important. It's like the seed. The seed of some kind of change of course in your mind. It's like your mind's going to change about something because you find something hidden, and it feels like actually something, like something physical hidden, and it sparks this new insight that you would have never had otherwise. That's very specific. Maybe it's a metaphor. The womb and the castle, both very protective. Oh, interesting. I'm also seeing, look at that. There's some very Squid Games. There's a square, a circle, and a triangle and a circle. See those three shapes? There is a mystery, and there might be a cipher, like a code that Spirit's given you or that you've come across. You're decoding something, the poet. There could be an allegory that you come across that's interesting. Read between the lines. Okay. Let's see. It's kind of a fun energy. Let's see. What's the energy supporting you? Queen Bee, authority. All right. And the energy challenging you? Queen of the Castle. Unauthorized access. All right. Necessary storm with transformation. And the secret garden, solitude. Oh, okay. Thank you. I needed these cards. Okay, another message very clear. Somebody is trying to come into your space, whether that's energetic or physically. They're trying to access you in some way. They're going through something, a storm. They're out in the rain, okay, and they're looking for shelter, but they're not authorized. You're the queen of this castle, okay? It's important to you. This is maybe a creative space for you, or something that you're protective of because something new is happening in your life and you're growing it and you're figuring out what it is, okay? You're exploring things. And here comes somebody trying to get into that. And it says no unauthorized access, do not cross, with the word opportunity underneath. Somebody's looking for an opportunity to join forces with you, maybe collaborate or co-author something or co-do something with you, or perhaps this is a relationship. And your choosing or your advice, we're going to see pull out more cards, is to keep something sacred, the secret garden, to seek solitude in whatever it is you're creating. It's like someone wants to get in your womb space. Now, even if you are a man, still, you have a metaphorical womb space, right? A void where you create things. Close your eyes, let the mystery unfold. And that's exactly what you're doing. And you can't let this mystery unfold when somebody's trying to breach something here. Or they're trying to come in. Oh, somebody wants to solve your mystery for you. Maybe they're offering you a lot of solutions and opinions, and you should do this and you should do that. But it's your mystery to unfold, not theirs. You're the queen bee, the authority. Some of you, you have somebody who can't figure you out, and they're trying to push past your boundaries in order to understand who you are. And even though you might not allow that to happen, I feel as though even if they did happen to get through a boundary or a barrier, it's still who you are. Your essence would still elude them in some way. Is there anything else I'm missing here? So many for the challenge. Can we get one more for the support? Lost and found. Some of you are also reclaiming a space. there could have been a period of time where you felt locked out of something or blocked out from something, or a door closed to you. And there was a transformation that needed to occur. And this feeling of being blocked, locked out of something, forbidden, all of that feeling of you don't have access to something that you should or that you used to, was necessary for you to see something about yourself, for you to discover something about your own solitude and how important it is, and it's precious, and it's something to be enjoyed. So you needed that moment of change. And it feels like that resonates with you. It feels like you are now entering back into something that you previously felt you couldn't be a part of, or that you couldn't access. For some of you, there was something going on with your intuition for a while. You felt like you couldn't tap in, tune in, things weren't making sense. You just needed some alone time, too much outside external energy. You had to reconnect with yourself. Okay, and rediscover your own authority, lost and found, right? And maybe create some more spiritual protection and barriers, and get creative with yourself again in a way that supports your intuition. And now you're back, okay? That's for some of you. And you're seeing things in a way that you didn't before. Look at this ball, this crystal ball. Like your consciousness has expanded so that you can psychically tap in and tune into more. But you needed that time of spirit saying, chill out, you need to reconnect. So if you're in that place right now, it's necessary. It's part of the process. It's part of the whole thing. So just enjoy it. Try to enjoy it. It's a little bit of downtime, quietness. Okay, and it's about reclaiming your authority too. But for others of you, you're actually going back to something like the door opens. Maybe someone gets fired, or I don't know, someone breaks up with someone and now they're available. I don't know what it is exactly. But suddenly the door opens and you're the queen of the castle. Some of you planted that seed for that to happen, and it's going to happen. Okay? So let's get some charms for you. There's a lot of possibilities here. And I feel like this could be, like, they could all be for you. Okay. It doesn't have to be one or the other. All of the possibilities are for you. J, the letter J, the letter Q, the letter O, a genie lamp, a dress, a fancy dress on a hanger, a key with a heart, the scales of justice, a sneaker, and another heart with an arrow through it. The letter D, the letter B, an actual bee, queen bee, yes, and a camera. Okay, so there's something about gaining recognition or things being documented. Some of you are photographers, and maybe you want to experiment with self-portraiture with this solitude card. Expressing yourself. I like this. Some of you are photographing. Oh, this goes back to the first message. Photographing old like antiques or things you find maybe in abandoned places, or I don't know, there's some energy around the photographs that you're taking. Lost and found, rediscovering those objects. Cool. This is exciting. Now, I feel like for some of you, this person coming in or trying to gain access might feel a little bit sticky or uncomfortable. Let's see, who is this person that's trying to gain access? The assassin with the wise one. Someone to kill your creativity or your wisdom. It's like that might not be their intention, or it could be. I'm not going to ask really. I don't want to go there with this energy, but because the message is so clear not to let them in. And they're coming through as the assassin with ruthlessness and conviction, the wise one, tradition, or this could be very well somebody telling you how to do things, what to do, that they know better. or trying to like change something you're doing or how you feel. You could be breaking from a long-standing relationship or tradition, and they're trying to convince you to stick it out. But you need your time. You need your time. You need your solitude right now. You do. Because you're growing something. That's very important. And they could be hounding you a little bit. But hold that boundary if it feels right to you, the high priestess. You need that solitude for your intuition, for your creativity, for your knowledge, for your consciousness, for your healing, for your growth. You need it. I'm hearing that song. Who is it? Is it Phil Collins? Everybody. How does it go? Everybody. I'm so bad at melody. And I listen to so much music. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, I'll just say the words. Everybody hurts sometimes. You know that song? It's like an old song. Yeah, there's something off about it, though. Like, I can't get the melody. And that's this person. This person might be, playing on your heartstrings a little bit. Everybody hurts sometimes. Let me just see. But there's no melody. Metaphorically, right? They can't sing the melody. Oh, REM. Same diff. 1992 could mean something. I know it's not the same difference, but it is to me. Okay. When your day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, well, hang on. Don't let yourself go, because everybody cries. Everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. See, it feels like, Spirit on the one hand is saying to you, everybody needs to be alone and needs their solitude and needs their time to heal. Everybody needs that. But I also feel like this person in the storm that's going through something and is trying to maybe get rid of that feeling by coming into your space needs to also feel that. Yeah. It says, take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. I don't know. Feels like this person might convince you that you need them. And maybe, I don't know if you do or not. Maybe you will, maybe you do, but not right now is what I'm seeing. Not right now. They need to respect your process. Your authority, really. Okay, so let's see. Anything else here? I'm seeing a Texas license plate here with the numbers 3Z473, and it looks like another 7. Something about a truck, maybe a black truck. I don't know, I just caught my eye. Very random. Something about an ornament on a neighbor's lawn. I know, this is strange. And then I'm hearing you came to me, I didn't come to you. Right, because this person's coming to you saying you need their help, but they're coming to you. Okay? Cards feel strange. Well, yeah. Some of you are really learning who to let in and who not to let in. And this can be a sad process for some of you because you're seeing people for who they really are, or you've grown apart from some, and it could be bittersweet. Your overall energy is the 6 of Swords. This is why you need the solitude, to clear your mind of something or to change tracks, change your focus. 7 of Pentacles. You've been at something for a long time. Okay? And it's been worth it in many ways, but You need something new and fresh to focus on. If you suddenly have a new interest or a new hobby or a new idea that you want to go and do it, follow it, okay? It will be really good for you. You're rediscovering something about yourself. Yeah, learning something, the Hierophant. This is about clearing that mental clutter. And as I was saying that and drinking, I was thinking like labeling things and putting them in jars. Maybe some of you need to compartmentalize, or you need to just sort out what certain things are for you, what they mean, your priorities. So the star for what you don't see coming. Beautiful. Direction, healing, destiny, individuality, death. Whoa. Okay, exactly. This is so big. What are you doing? Allow the mystery to unfold. Heck yeah, that's this. Huge transformation. You know, you don't know what's coming, but you have the faith and you're willing to go through the transformation. And the mystery that's unfolding, I think it's going to remain a little bit of a mystery here. But I can tell you that whatever it is, it's meant for you to discover. It's meant for you to find. And it feels like this unfolding part is really necessary. Someone can't just come in and give you the answer, come in and give you the solution. Fix everything like that, or no, you can't know everything like that. It's the process. I know it's kind of cheesy and maybe like cliche, but it's the process that matters here for you, because you make discoveries along the way that you wouldn't otherwise. Okay, some of you are getting into a new profession, or there is something new you're learning, or a new relationship, and you just want to already be like living together married, or you already want to have that degree, or you already want to whatever. But it's not about that. It's about everything that you learn along the way. I know, it sounds so cliche, right? But this is how you find things that you lost, maybe that you lost in past lives, or that you've been looking for. This is huge. Death in the star for what you don't see coming. Massive transformation and healing. Huge. The biggest you could ask for, really. And that's why all these messages are coming out, like protect this time, protect this space. You're the authority here. All right. Okay, let me use one of these cards to get more into the mystery, since they're already kind of mysterious. Because I don't think I'm going to get a direct answer from Spirit what exactly the mystery is. This just popped out. Root chakra, ground yourself. A time of anchoring and grounding. This mystery allows you to ground yourself. It feels, how do I explain this? Yeah, it feels like this string, like you find a thread and you're like, I wonder where this thread goes. So you hold on to it and you pull it a little more and you go, and it's like leading you and guiding you, keeping you focused and grounded on the present moment and where you are and where you, like, even though you don't know where you're going, it's interesting to you. It's creating like budding excitement and adventure and hope during a time where maybe everything felt kind of up in the air, or that there was nowhere left to turn. This mystery grounds you. And not all mysteries do, right? But this one does. Can I get anything else for the mystery? Temperance. Find balance. Time of alchemy, exploration, balance, and patience. Okay. So if you've been feeling out of balance in your life, this is going to help you. Maybe you want to read a good mystery novel or watch a good mystery movie to just get in that energy of curiosity and determination to follow those threads of curiosity when they tug on you. Okay, Two of Pentacles for your opportunity. Balance. Balancing things so that you can fly faster and higher with balanced wings. Okay, what's that? Nine of Pentacles. Well, there's your castle, there's your womb, there's all your pentacles, your independence, your authority, your success, your solitude. So you've really been giving a lot, haven't you? You have, which is good, but we got to balance that. You've been giving a lot of heart, a lot of emotion, a lot of thoughts, maybe a lot of your time, effort, energy to others. Amazing quality to have, but also needs balance with your giving back to yourself and enjoying the things that you have earned and that you do have. Okay, so this is really important. I think I've said that a few times. Don't feel guilty. Okay? It's okay to give yourself some solitude. It's fine. And if someone makes you feel guilty, maybe you need to reassess what's going on there in that relationship. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Maybe you need to walk away from that. If you say, I need some time alone, or, I can't do this today, or I'm not no, you basically say no, and someone doesn't take that as a complete answer, a complete sentence, it's time to reassess. Okay, some of you are definitely needing to walk away from something that has been taking, and you have been giving, okay? So, why have you been giving? The Wheel of Fortune, in hopes of change. In hopes of change, which is admirable. Four of Pentacles. There's a need to secure yourself for your own benefit, for your own energy, for your future, really. And when I say secure yourself, I don't necessarily mean literally. I just mean kind of energetically too. Ten of Swords, yeah. Because I'm getting this kind of feeling like, I don't know what you're doing exactly, but it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to really stand in your own authority or to celebrate yourself. Put your foot down when it needs to be tough when you need to. It's okay. And it feels like that's something you really need to do for yourself. It will help you immensely. Okay? Rather than maybe focusing on someone else and what they're doing and how they're changing and how you could help and etc. You could still do that, but balance it. Okay, the challenge, Father of Swords, Son of Cups, and the Son of Wands. Well, yeah, look at all these people over here. All masculine energy, too. We have a Page. Well, I guess that's feminine. Yeah, okay. But it's coming through as the Sun. Oh, no, it's not. Weird how I said that. It's a Knight. Maybe someone's acting immature here. Son of Cups, Son of Wands, Father of Swords. What's going on here, Spirit? The challenge. There really is this assassin energy. Somebody's really strategizing which approach to take with you. Do I come in like the Knight of Wands, or do I come in like the Knight of Cups? How do I get in this barrier? How do I gain access? Which way do I go here? You know, it's like the King of Swords deciding who he wants to be. So there's a little bit of a, yeah, they're hounding you. They're a little bit of a shapeshifter energy. Maybe this is coming through in multiple people too. Like multiple people want you to do things for them, or want your attention, want your time, want your energy. And they're actively trying to figure out how to get it too, which is weird to me. I mean, Son of Pentacles. And if that doesn't work, they'll try something else. Son of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Victory. Somebody's trying to wait you out in a way. They could be waiting for you to authorize access rather than them having to knock on the door, you know? They're waiting for you so they can have their victory, and they're like doing something, and they're doing it for a long time and slowly. What is this? The World. Whoa, hold on. Mother of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be withholding some kind of finances or sense of security. Or they're trying to make you feel insecure about something by ending something, or making it seem like something has ended. I don't know, okay? We got this person. We have their number, right? We know who they are. And you're going to have to decide at a later date what you want to do with this. But right now, Spirit is clearly saying, you know, you're the authority. You have the castle. You're focusing on creating something, solitude. So keep denying that access for now. I mean, always do what you're guided to do, but that's what I'm seeing. Four of Wands for your advice. Well, yeah, here's your castle again, right? I mean, it's come through a few times. Okay, if you're moving, make sure you have say in what's going on. Three of Wands. Justice. Seeing your vision, your portal. Here's your womb. Balance, justice. I feel like Spirit is saying, it's not coming through strong enough, I don't feel like, Spirit. You deserve to have your own vision, but I want to say something stronger. I just don't know what. Maybe it doesn't need to be. Holding space. Okay, I'll just read this then. Make room for the magic to happen by clearing out doubts from your mind. Oh yeah, Six of Swords. That's where we started. Right. It's like when we start talking about this assassin energy, it gets like kind of dull and cloudy. But once we clear that out of the way, oh yeah, I'm holding space for my creativity. I'm holding space for myself, for my magic to happen. I'm clearing out, decluttering, putting things in jars and labeling them like this is that, you know, so I can find what it is that I'm looking for in this space, the castle, the womb, the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, the portal here. So very clear advice. And the outcome, Daughter of Pentacles and Three of Cups. This is you learning something about the people around you, or just people in general. So what is it that you're learning? Some of you are going to make new friends, okay? And you really need them. You know, you really could benefit from some new friends, and that's going to happen. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are really learning, okay, what people are saying or doing at work, or how people want to work with you and don't want to work with you, or how people work, like you're understanding their psychology a lot better. You're learning about that. And it's allowing you to clear doubts from your mind, okay? You stop internalizing someone's personality as your own, as a reflection of you, or something you did wrong is why they're acting the way they are. And you realize, well, no, maybe it's just about them. And I think you already know that deep down inside, but you've needed a little bit of a reminder here. The Hermit, yeah. To reconnect with who you really are. and your wisdom, and to keep that light on that you have, because it's bright. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.